I think Bob's cousin is very weird. There's something very wrong with him because he's happy all day. He said, I don't think that's weird. Man, he never gets mad and he's happy all the time. To me, that simply doesn't make sense. He said, what do you want to do? So I want to study Bob's cousin. So I just got here to ask some questions, but now he saw me here. He said, I'm busy right now. But what are you busy with? And now he went back up here. Okay, I have to follow him to find out what he's doing because he definitely won't tell me that. Man, tell me what's going on. We finally got to the top floor. He said, I like doing this. He opened this door and now he went down here and literally just got to the pool. Okay, this looks very cool, but I'm getting a call from this scientist. He has something very important to say. He said, do you want to enter Bobby's cousin's thoughts? Are you serious that it's possible to do that? Obviously, I want to. If there's a way to do that, I definitely want to do it. He said, then come here without him noticing. We have to start the experiments. This will be simply incredible. Finally, I will find out what he thinks. So now I'm going down here, and this is actually pretty fun. Bob's cousin has one of the most fun lives of all, but now I have to get out of here. Then he got closer. He said, where are you going? I'm just going to the candy store. I'll be back soon. He said, I also want to go. So we're both leaving here, and I really didn't want to do this. I should have given another excuse. Actually, I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to pay my taxes. He said, I want to go with you. Okay, this is bad. So he came on my motorcycle, and now we will pay my taxes. I thought he wouldn't want to go with me, but he really wants to see me paying my taxes. We finally got here, but it's better if you don't come with me. I'm going to pay my taxes alone. And he understood that. While he waits for me out here, I'm coming to pay my taxes. He's checking this. He said, you've already paid everything. Look, I know I've already paid everything, but pretend I'm paying something so my friend doesn't get suspicious of this. He understood that. A few hours have passed, and he still hasn't left here. Actually, he hasn't changed at all. While I'm tired, Bobby's cousin is still happy. Okay, finally, I'm going to get out of here. Look, I'm tired. I think now I will go to sleep. Then he stood up. He said, let's play something. Are you serious that after all of this you still want to play? Aren't you tired? He said, what is that? Are you serious that you don't know what being tired is? He said, is it like being hungry? Actually, that has nothing to do with it. They're completely opposite things. Okay, I have a very weird theory, but maybe it could be true. I'm suspecting that Bobby's cousin doesn't sleep, and today I'm going to find out if this is really true. I didn't tell him this, but I'm going to secretly enter his house. So, finally he went in here, and now he's looking at what he's going to do. He decided to eat at a table that's completely crooked. While it's not nighttime, I'm going to talk to the scientist to understand what he had to say. So, now he just got here. He said, I'll explain to you what I want to do, to read Bobby's cousin's thoughts. I really want to hear all of this. Now a few hours have passed, and he just explained all of this to me. Don't you think this is too risky? Because this has never been done before, and it could cause many problems. He said, everything will be fine. You can trust me. Okay, I'm going to trust you, even though I shouldn't. Now we will do our first test. I'm a little scared of what's going to happen to me. He said, take this radio to talk to me. So he gave me this radio, which is really going to be very important. We're going to communicate this way. So he's arriving right here. He's lying here, ready to start the procedure. Now this machine was turned on, and now he shrank in size. Okay, this was very weird. Man, you're small indeed. So now he's arriving right here. You're the smallest person I've ever seen. Man, look at his size. He said, I'm going to enter your thoughts. I just hope this works. So he's entering my thoughts here. I have no idea what's happening. I grabbed this radio to talk to him. Man, can you hear me? I have no idea where you are. And I also don't know if you're okay. He said, your thoughts are normal. So far, only normal things have appeared. Okay, I'm a little weird. Now I got up. Man, are you okay by any chance? I heard some weird noises. He said, please don't move. Okay, I didn't understand the reason, but now I'm going back here to the bed. What happened there was very weird. So, finally he ended up coming out of here. Man, are you okay by any chance? He said, I almost got trapped in your thoughts. This wasn't my fault. You didn't say I couldn't get up. So now he's going back here to the bed, and now finally he's back to normal. I think I'm ready to read Bobby's cousin's thoughts. Then he got closer. He said, the experiment is canceled. You're not going to read his thoughts. The experiment isn't canceled. I really want to see his thoughts. But now he ended up leaving. Man, you can't just leave here. Then he stopped. He said, it's too dangerous. We're never doing this experiment again. You have to be kidding me, right? Now we're on another day. I made the decision that I'm going to continue with this experiment, even if the scientist doesn't want to. I want to find out what Bob's cousin thinks. I'll only find that out if I enter his thoughts. So I'm going down here. The scientist is so afraid that I'll come to his house that he even placed these red lasers that will warn him if someone enters in there. Finally, Bob got here, and I have some questions for you. So let's go upstairs. Okay, and we're both coming here. While we watch television, I have some questions about your cousin. He said, your house looks simple, but it's good. My house was made this way on purpose so that I'd never get robbed. From the outside, it just looks like an abandoned house. And when you come in here, you realize that everything here is luxurious and very well made. I want you to tell me who your cousin is. He said, I think he's a human being. Obviously, I know that. He's clearly a human. He said, I have my doubts. Okay, tell me more about that. A few hours have passed, and he tells me some very weird things. Okay, thank you for saying all of this. I wrote about everything. This is going to help me a lot in the investigation. Then he just left here. He will do his things. I found out some very weird things about him. Bob literally has doubts if Bob's cousin is really human, and the reasons are very weird. And now he's going there to sleep. This is the perfect moment to watch him sleeping, to know if he really sleeps. So I'm secretly coming into his house. Now I'm coming here carefully, and I'm going to stop right here. You can see that he's there in front sleeping. Actually, he grabbed the phone. I don't know who he's calling. He said, "How do you sleep?" I forgot. How did he forget something like that? Okay, I will keep watching this. So, he turned off the light to finally sleep. Now I think he's managing to sleep, but I have to see if he's really sleeping. I'm getting closer. If he notices that I'm here, that means he's not sleeping. Can he see me? Okay, I found out that he really sleeps. He said, "Bring me a glass of water." You knew I was here? Okay, I have to run out of here. Bobby's cousin is completely crazy. I just ran back home. He literally doesn't sleep. I don't know how that's possible. Now, finally, it's morning. I'm watching some videos on YouTube about an accident that happened a long time ago. He said, according to the theory, an alien spaceship crashed in the city and an alien was left behind. This explains a lot. I'm almost sure this is true. It's not just a theory. He said, but that's just a theory made up by a crazy old man. I don't think this is only a theory. This is probably true. Now we're both eating these candies that are really good. He said, "Why do you want to go to the scientist's house?" "I want to do an experiment that will be really very important. I want to know if you want to do this." And it seems like he agreed. So let's secretly enter his house. Now we're both right here. And finally the scientist is leaving. Then he grabbed this radio, and just by using this radio, he managed to deactivate this laser. Then he left here, and he's going to do his things, but he doesn't know the mistake he made. I still have the radio that he gave me. He said, "Will it work?" There's only one way to find out. So we're arriving here. I'm using this radio, and amazingly, this worked. Okay, this doesn't make sense, but at least this worked. He's already arriving here in the laboratory. Man, you have to lie down there so we can do the experiment. It's going to be simple. He said, "You still haven't told me what the experiment was. For now, this is a secret." Obviously, I can't tell him the truth. If he knows that, he won't let me read his thoughts. Now I turned on this machine, and literally I got smaller. Okay, I've never been this small. And now I'm coming here to read Bob's cousin's thoughts. Great, I just got here, and now I'm going to enter your thoughts. So, I'm coming in here, and now everything turned completely white. Okay, I don't know where I am. I think I'm completely lost. Literally, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't think this is normal. I'm looking in every direction, and there's absolutely nothing. Actually, there's this chair here in front. Okay, I don't know what this chair is doing here, but I'm sitting here. This doesn't make any sense. And for some reason, I can't get out of here. I'm literally stuck in this chair. He said, "Is everything okay there?" I can't talk to him. I'm trying to get out of the chair, but I'm completely stuck here in the middle of nowhere. Finally, I managed to get out. It was very hard to get out of there, but now I want to see what else there is here. This portal randomly appeared. Okay, I'm going to enter this portal. And now finally I got out of here. This was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Now I have to go back to normal before the scientist comes back. So I'm lying here, and now I activated this machine, and finally I went back to normal. Bob's cousin, you don't have thoughts. Then he stood up here. He said, "I had 2 thoughts today." Are you serious that you counted how many thoughts you had? This is very weird. But now a person appeared here. Man, what is this that appeared here? This is literally an alien. But now he's getting closer to me. He said, "You know too much." And now he grabbed this object, and everything here is shaking. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I just woke up. But where am I? From what I'm seeing, I'm in a laboratory, and the scientist is right here. He said, "Why are you in my laboratory?" I simply don't know. I have no idea how I got here. He said, "Try to remember what you were doing." I'm trying to remember that, but I simply don't know. But now he's looking at these machines. He said, "When I arrived, the machine was on. Were you the one who used this?" Just like I told you. I have no idea what happened. It was probably nothing too much. So I'm leaving his house, and Bob's cousin is right there. From the looks of it, he's fine because he's waving at me. But now I'm coming back here to home. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, all you have to do is become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.